How we all doing? Thought we'd do a video, a bit of a catch up of what we've been doing and what we've been at recently. We've been quite busy, so we haven't had a chance to do any videos or upload. So yeah, we're over at Leamington Food Festival today. It's Friday. This is the afternoon. We've already been on a few more jobs. Cam's here.
Hello.
We've had Rich start as well this week, a new lad. So he's currently on another job in Coventry. He's coming over to us. I've been over to Birmingham, and Cam's been working hard servicing air conditioning. So show you what's going on. Food festival, we've done this last 10 years. So we've normally have 6 Jennies, we've actually got 5 this year. They've got rid of this one, and we've got a bigger one put here. So basically what we're going to do is go around, get all the cables in place for all the stalls. We've got 16 amps, 32s, breakout boxes. So it's quite a big place, as you can see. We've got a lot of running around to do. So we're just yeah, getting set up basically. I'm going to start running some cables in. It's 3 o'clock now. I'm going to try and get it done for 5. So hopefully with 3 of us on it, we should be able to be pretty much done by then. So we're going to start loading up the cables in the van. Normally what we do is we get the vans emptied out, get all the cables and distro inside the vans, and then we can drive around to each site. My van's a bit full of crap at the minute, so we're probably going to use Cam's van today, as he's done a scrap run today, and we got like 290 quid for the scrap, so that's not too bad.
Winner chicken dinner. So
we'll split it up between us, but yeah, we'll crack on, and we'll show you as we go. We'll start running out the distro, and then you can see what's going on, and you can meet Rich in a little bit. All laid up in the van. We've got all the distro in here ready. Oh, just getting dropping the camera. Right, so we're all laid up in the van. We've got most of the distro's already been put out as 64s and our 63 3-phase and 125 amp 3-phase distros all out around there. So basically what we're going to do is we've got some 32 amp leads, different sizes, and some 16s as well, and conversion sockets on the end. So we're just going to walk away around here now. We've got quite a lot to do. This is the first Jenny. There's your 125 amp distro, 63 amp 3-phase, and then we run that to smaller breakout boxes you haven't seen now, which will be down here. You got your dual pole RCDs, MCBs, RCBAs, or whatever, all into one, and then we've got a 32 amp outlets and the 16s. So we're just going to run them out to each individual store now, and we'll get cracking. A quick tip when we're doing this, what we've learned over the years, well, it's just obvious really, but we always try and keep it as safe as possible. So what happens is, if you've got 2 stores with the same power supply and they want, say, 2 16 amp supplies, because we're off a generator and we've got a 3-phase distro splitting it out, we always want to make sure that we use 2 of the same phases. So brown and brown for 2 16 amp leads, for example, into a stall. That way, if it rained or something went wrong, we're not going to have a risk of 415 volts in the store holder, because it's on grass. So as you can imagine, if it starts to rain and they've got adapters, it could be quite a problem. Also as well, what we tend to do on these leads is, so they don't get pulled out, because people tend to drive over everything and get yanked, we just put a little knot in it like that, loop it through. So if it does get pulled, it just pulls the plug in tighter. So we've still got a fair bit to do. We're just round here at the moment. We're just working our way up round here, and we're about there. So we've still got quite a bit left to do. We're going to be a little while yet. It's already 4 o'clock. Richard just got here, so we're going to get him set up, show him what's what, and then we're going to crack on. So ladies and gentlemen, we're back with Cameron. We've just had a massive thunderstorm, and who's braving it? Let's make you a bit more soaking
We've gone
wet.
for the dark grey today.
Soaking wet. Yeah, we just had a massive thunderstorm.
Do that up now.
That's Rich over there. Rich, say hello.
Say hello, Rich. Hello.
Rich's jacket's about 3 sizes too big for him.
I'm not speaking.
You're not speaking? So we've still got a few more bits to get in. We're just running out some power supplies.
Oh no.
Cam's being the boss today. He's reading out the list.
I've got the yellow jacket on, that makes me the boss.
Yellow jacket. I've just got the plain one on. So yeah, we've still got quite a bit to do. We've done the Jennies round there. We've got the main Jenny on.
What called you big?
We've got the main Jenny on for the stage. Cookery stage, which is down there. We've got the soccer pexes coming out into our main distro here, and then we've got our 3-phase 63 amps coming out to each individual breakout box down there, which has got your 32 and your 16s on. So we've still got quite a bit to do. It's just come up to 5 o'clock. We've still got the centre to do. Hopefully it's going to dry out for tomorrow. Normally these festivals are really busy when they're nice and dry. We haven't had a wet one for probably about 5 years.
Can Okay.
We'll fake it. We'll do it again.
No, we ain't faking it.
So we just got interrupted by a phone call, but we've got the main Jenny left to go down there. As you can see, it's quite a walk, so we're driving around at the minute. We need to start doing some more videos, so we're going to have to do it.
You need to just do shorts.
Shorts.
How you think? Shorts.
Right, and guys, absolutely hammered it down. We're all soaked. We've just finished. It's just gone 10 to 6. Rich and Cam are shooting off in the vans, blue and red van. Rich's first week with us. He's done a really good job this week. So we're just getting around turning Jenny's off at the moment. Then we're back in the morning at about 7 o'clock. We've got most of the stuff set up. We've just got the 13 amp plugs, the adapters, because there's some out in the field at the moment because we're waiting for storms to come. We've took them away for now because obviously it is torrential rain. So then in the morning we can just get them out and plug them in. So I'll be here from 7. It's normally quite manic. I'll try and get some video footage so we can make it all into one video. And we'll go through a few little things tomorrow while we laid everything out and that. So yeah, all in all, another good day. Very busy week this week. And we'll catch you tomorrow morning. Good morning. It's just about 20 past 7. We're on the way to the food festival. It's September the 10th. It's actually my birthday today, so it's not unusual to be down here on my birthday. It's just going to be myself, Cam and Rich. They've got the weekend off. They helped us out yesterday, as you know. We've got everything pretty much set up. So the first port of call today when we get there is going to be get the power on for the generators. Now, over the years when we've done this sort of thing, there's a few different things we've got to watch out for. We're lucky because we have the same generators the last few times that we had previously, but we tend to find different age of generators have different ways of starting, different starting procedures, and we have in the past had issues when it's been cold in the morning from the start. The other main thing, what happens is if someone's gone around and tried to start a generator themselves earlier on in the morning or last night, if they've tried to put one on, they shouldn't have done, but they've got battery isolators on them, and what can happen is if someone turns the battery isolator on, at least the switch on the front panel, like the new ones have, it can drain the battery. So what's happened before in the past, we've got to start the generators up and the batteries have been flat because someone's left them on overnight, which, you know, is a bit of a pain in the backside in the morning when you come to start them. So we have to get jump packs out and all sorts. But moving away from that, hopefully everything should be left as we left it last night. Everything's been turned up correctly, and then this morning was just a case of going around and making sure we've got the generators running and we've got the right cables in the right locations. Now, what normally happens in the morning of the food festivals, you get a lot of people turn up in their mobile catering vans and like the trainers and that sort of thing, and they'll pull up in different locations or they'll try and get a better spot. Now, it's all planned out on the plans, but you do tend to find that happens. And also, we've got our plans here, but they haven't been updated for 2 days. So what can happen is things can change around, and obviously different power requirements and all that. So hopefully most of it should be in place. Because of the rain we had yesterday, we've had to take the 16 to a normal 13 amp socket adapters off, and we put them underneath the trailers out of the way, because obviously the rain, we don't want anything getting wet. So when we started this morning, don't have any problems with tripping. Hopefully it brightens up later on. It's a bit grey. We haven't had a wet one for a long time here at the food festival, so hopefully it will brighten up. It's over the whole weekend. We're here till Sunday, so pretty much I'm going to get on site, get all that up and running. I'll try and show you some footage as we go around doing it. Yeah, so it should be a good day all in all, and fingers crossed if the weather holds out we shouldn't have too many problems. Right, we're at the food festival. Been front and deep end already today. We've just literally jumped straight into it. We've had to move a couple of stalls around already, and they wanted 2 32 amp supplies, and we had on the sheet 2 16 amp supplies for a particular person. So we've just had to come off it and rearrange everything and mark it down the sheet, but they haven't ordered what they asked for, so we've just made them a note of that. And then we've had a bit of trouble starting the first Jenny. Well, I say a bit of trouble, it's different starting procedure on the big one in the middle. Cameron started that one up yesterday. So basically they've got a warm-up procedure now on the newer one. So how it works is they'll prime it, they'll do a low smoke output, so it's not putting out loads of heavy black diesel smoke at the start, and it'll take a while to warm up, then it'll initiate. So it's just a little bit of a different starting procedure. But yeah, we'll get on to the next one, and I'll try and catch you in a minute. We've just got a busy morning, still got a few more stores to get around.
Super budget friendly midweek meals, so if you can plan all 3, then you're done for 3 nights a week. You don't have to think about it, and especially if you get bored of your usual stuff. And it's also so much less fat than a takeaway. So
we're all pretty much set up. We've just been getting the food festival up and ready, and we've just been sorting out a few bits this morning. It's now 11 o'clock, so it's been a busy old morning. Just been helping Martin on the main stage, sorting out the audio and a few little bits and bobs. So now I'm going to change my shoes because I'm absolutely soaking wet. Come sit in the van. We've got a new pair of shoes as well, so that's nice for the day. Dry shoes, dry socks. Yeah, so we just had to fix a couple of leads and sort a few issues out. I'm just trying to think what we've been doing. Just a busy one. Quite a lot of stalls got moved around because of people set up in the wrong place, and obviously with the weather yesterday, a few people cancelled and a few people turned up today, so they've been jigging things around a little bit. And also we didn't have an updated sheet on a few different things, so with the a couple of stalls wanted 32 amp supplies, not 216s, and a lot of them needed adapters even though it wasn't listed on the sheet, so we've had to sort of make a few changes there. But all in all, things are starting to get a bit busier. The sun's out at the moment, just trying to break through the clouds, so yeah, hopefully we should be all right. The PA on the stage is all up and running as well. Just sorted out the artist there pretty much up to 1 o'clock I think it is, and we've got a few more acts this afternoon, so that should be good. So I'll be hanging around on there hopefully. And also, as it's my birthday, my other half is coming down to see me, as well as some friends and family later on, so hopefully if it all stays on all right, we should be good, and I can just have a bit of food and enjoy the day. So yeah, we'll catch you in a little bit and show you around or something. We'll see in a bit.
I'm a one-way motorway. I'm the one that drives away. Follows you back.
It's looking good so far. I had a busy old morning. Everything's all set up. We've got all the stalls on now. We're just walking down the back. It's looking really good. The live stage is all up and running. Got the music on. Got some Caribbean food for these guys over there. Always a big queue. So yeah, I definitely recommend getting down early. Fingers crossed for us. The sun keeps up and there's no more rain clouds. And we have a good little day. A really good day, people. It's just gone 6 o'clock. Friends and family have popped down. We've had a bit of bite to eat and a catch up and a bit of a chat. Had some food and a cheeky beer as well. My daughter's been here and we bought her a balloon, which is now in the back of the van, which I'll need to take home with me tonight. Hopefully I'll remember to take it out. But yeah, we're just going to wait for the stall holders to wrap up. They're just finishing their clean and prep down, so we're just going to turn the power off in about 6:15. We might give it a little bit later just so we don't get any problems, but yeah, we'll be off site and then probably back here tomorrow morning. So if I don't see any more videos later on, we'll see you tomorrow morning bright and early. Right, so as we were saying earlier about the battery isolators, these are battery isolators that turns the control panel on and off. That's on, that's off. So what happens is someone comes in, turns this on, leaves it overnight, or just presses stop on there. That's generally where we get the problems, where the battery's been left on. Obviously it goes flat. So we're just shutting all the jennies down now, and that'll be it for today. Third day back at the food festival. We're just starting the jennies up today. We're just scrolling through the menus there, checking the fuel levels and stuff. So we're at, I'll say 2/3. Well, it's saying 99. It's not quite accurate that, but we have. I think it's more like half a tank of fuel on this one. But you can just go through everything. Just check later on if you have issues with it going off. You can check the loading. We normally have a wander round, just checking everything's running the way it is, but run hours and all that sort of thing as well. So it's quite interesting. So we're just going to go around and check a few of the others, because I know one of them does need filling up, but I can't remember which one it is, so we're going to have a look. Right, so just whizzing around to the other Jenny. We've got, I think this is going to be, we've got to check the big one after this, which is over there. This should be the one that's a bit low on fuel. Yeah, it's a bit foggy this morning, so hopefully it'll brighten up a bit later on. But yesterday was a wicked day, good day and all in all. Sun come out, I even managed to have a couple of beers, so we're going to check out the other generator and see what's going on. We've got new boots on, getting them down. So I think this one, if I remember, is an actual fuel gauge. Might be wrong. see if we can find the fuel. So I think we should be alright now. Well, we're going to check the big one. The only one that say is a bit low is just over half. It's the one on the far side, but that is pretty much a brand new Jenny. Probably about 80 grand's worth of generator there. So we're going to make our way over the other side now and have a quick look over there. Got the big Jenny, the big distro. That's what we're going to look at. So the quick scroll through. 74%, so we should be alright on our fuel today. The only one is a little bit low at the top, so all being well, we shouldn't have any more issues, but everyone's just starting to come in now. It's about 20 past 8. So we've got to go to the other side where the bandstand is now and just check out everything there. We'll probably give Martin a hand getting the PA in for the gig. So we may as well just whiz down there. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else we can show you in these, because once the stuff's all set up, it's all pretty straightforward. The only other thing I was going to mention, I don't know if I mentioned it already, is about the power supplies for each tent. No, it's right. Just waving at the bloke doing the bins. It's basically the power supplies for each tent. So if you've got a supply for a market store or a tent or whatever you want to call them, and they've got two of the same, you want two 16 amp feeds or two lots of sockets in, we always try and make sure it's on the same phase for obvious reasons, so you don't get, if there is an issue with the sockets and they link stuff together or whatever they decide to do, pool of water or something, they are all RCBO protected, but let's try and get it all on the same phase like you would anywhere else. If you've got a chance of pulling 415 volts by 2 extension leads side by side, it's better off just making sure that, you know, they're on the same phase, just to try and help it out a little bit. And then, to be fair, most of it is pretty balanced anyway regarding the loadings. Bandstand over there. So yeah, that's pretty much it really. I'm just going to nip round to this last one and check on this level once again and see whether we're going to put any more extra fuel in it. I'm dying for a cup of tea this morning. Hopefully I'll be able to find something to get me a coffee, one of the little coffee bars or something. But yeah, all in all, should be a good day today if we can get the rest of the fog to lift up. So we just had mine set up his rig. We've got a couple of bows stacked at the front, some monitors down here, 802s, a few more 802s, few more 802s, a little mixing desk. So just to quickly help him set up, he's going to take stuff back to the car. We need to get my van out of the way in a minute. So yeah, looking alright so far. Still need to get that coffee. We still ain't sorted that coffee yet, so it might be a little while. Hopefully they get flagged up for copyright content with the music, but we'll just see. Hopefully a good day. Just had to go make myself a cup of tea, so you know, kettle, adapter, 16 amp and a load of distro on the big Jenny just over there. So yeah, at least we've got a cup of tea now. Just waiting for my tea to brew. Got some milk and we're all good. I can't believe no one's offered me a coffee today. Oh well, just got my tea. We're getting a little bit busier now. It's coming up to lunchtime, so it's all starting to heat up. Just thought I'd give you a quick wander around. We're just cutting down the middle where the main stores are. It's getting pretty busy. Your burgers and fries over there. Weather's not looking too bad at the minute, but there's a few black clouds wandering around. Normally in the afternoon at the food festivals it does tend to pick up a little bit. So depending on what happens later on with the weather, it'll either get really busy or it'll die down quite a bit. But I'm going to go and try and find some food in a minute. We got some jerk chicken from the lads over at the jerk chicken place yesterday, which is over on that far side next to tacos. They're having a right little party. They had the music blaring and the reggae. It was a proper good little vibe. I think they had a bit of punch as well, to be fair. They're all the guys over there. So there's loads of little like independent stores here. You've got like your Indian food, you've got all the cheeses over there. So your jerk chicken, your tacos, all that sort of thing. And loads of different gourmet burgers. You got the spit roast here. The guys just either side, they were here every year doing the same thing. You got Aubrey Allen. Lots of different people. All your Prosecco bars. Main stage. Or main bandstand, I should say. But normally out here later on, it all gets full of people where everyone's sitting down enjoying a few drinks and a bit of food. It's rammed. So it's pretty much something for everyone down here. It's always a good festival. I say 11 years or so we've been doing it. It's about it's always a good fun as well, because obviously you get to see a few different people, familiar faces every year. And as we do the other festivals throughout the year with the CJ's guys, we see a few different other people. Fizzy Moons from Leamington, from Liverpool Spa, you'll know them. Got the main bar over there. Libertine Burgers, a lot of local restaurants here as well, which is really nice. So yeah, it's definitely worth a visit if you're ever down there, and it's always good fun as well, because you can have a bit of a laugh, have something to eat, have some drinks. I suppose while we're up here we could just check on some power, go to it, it's a bit quieter. Yeah, so this is the end. So normally we used to have another generator running around here, but we don't tend to have another generator anymore. We've reduced them down and had bigger Jennies, but we've used more distros instead. So when we talk about distro, we're talking about distribution boxes. So that will link across to the other side of the I'll show you actually. That'll take you across to the other side around there, where we've got another main distro. Then we've got that main Jenny on the side. But it's made it a lot easier now. We've got some actual proper breakout boxes, because originally when we used to do it, it was a bit hit and miss what we got delivered. So it'd be, we could find we haven't got the right sort of distro to do what we need, so you end up running like loads of 32-amp leads out all the way across the pathways. But now we're using these other guys, they're so much better. Everything is always on point every time, which is really light. And if they haven't got something we want, they'll change it so we can still do the same job, which is pretty cool. So yeah, let's go and find something to eat. We'll take you back around here a little bit. I swear this guy's here, he just wanders around having a few drinks. He's actually for one of the stands, I think it's Mr. V's, but he just ends up getting absolutely smashed and wandering around on stilts all day. He's definitely different level he is. But yeah, he got the balloons. Guess how much a balloon was when I bought one yesterday? £7 for a balloon. Yo, hey. Mookies, they're always at a few of the other festivals we go to. CJ's, they do some real good Indian street food. I might even have a bit of that in a minute myself. Buddha Belly, that's all gluten free. So yeah, all in all, it's going well so far. I've had no problems. Hopefully we shouldn't have any more today, because all the other issues from yesterday. So with a bit of luck, we should be good. So I suppose I'll get something to eat and catch you in a bit. Right, just gone 2 o'clock. It's looking really busy now. A lot of proclamation going on with the King's speech or whatever's happening with the Queen. So we're just stopping a little bit. The other group on. So yeah, looking pretty good. I'm going to try and get a little beer in a bit, all being well.
She's electric, can I be electric too?
Right, so we're just wrapping up, just having a bit of jerk chicken. The guys from the jerk chicken place over there have hooked us up. Another little wrap, absolutely wicked jerk chicken. But yeah, it's just gone 6 o'clock. We're just going to turn the Jennies off in a sec, and then we'll be wrapping it up. Just wait for the guys for the power company to come down here, and then we can probably call it a day. So next bit, you're probably going to see where it's all cleared up out of the way, but really, really good day. Still really busy. Right then, that's it. Another food festival done and dusted. All done. We're just wrapping up then. Started wrapping the leads up and just twist them in your hands. Get a bit of a tape on them, and that's pretty much it. So we're just getting the starting the distro in, waiting for the lads to turn up for the power. So I've made a little start. So hopefully before 8 o'clock tonight we should be done. Absolute killer. We just got the this one Jenny back down. We've got a bit of distro to do, but these 125 at 3-phase. I mean, look at the size of them compared to my thumb. Absolute Pain in the arse, so we're just wrapping them last few up. We're just waiting for the other lads to arrive still, so hopefully we can get most of this done. A little bit of time later on, we should be finished up. I need to get fitter. Right, all done for another year. We're just finishing the wrap up now. Got the first Jenny packed away on the second, but pretty much everyone else is going, as you can see. Another good event. Hope to look forward to next year. I reckon 8 o'clock tonight. I still think one for 8 o'clock, so hopefully ain't going to be too much later than that. But the lads ain't turned up for the power yet, so it might be a little bit longer. But yeah, decent day. Right, so there we go. Lads are just picking up the Jennies now and the Defenders. Wrapped all the stuff up over there. We're just having a little mooch around now, saying bye to everyone. We're pretty much done. Right, there we go, guys. All finished off for another year. Record time, 25 to 8. So not done too bad this year. Always enjoyed the food festival. It's always a good laugh. There's not many places you can go and have a nice weekend. A lot of it is sitting about, but obviously when it does go wrong, it goes wrong big time. But luckily this weekend, it's all been nice, straightforward, plain sailing. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Gonna try and do a bit more as we go. We've got some interesting stuff going on at the minute. We've got the Crane, the nightclub. That's another one to watch out for. So we'll try and put that together in a little video. Yeah, so like, share, subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. See you in a bit.